Hey everyone, back for another review as promised. Hopefully it'll work this time, as I already recorded this part of the review and forgot to turn the volume on the camera off for recording the transformation sequence, which I've already done, so I've got to do this all over again. Hopefully it'll work this time. So yeah, going to do something a bit different today, because normally I do Generation 1 toys, but I picked up something else bit different recently, and that was, let's get in this shot, Shattered Glass Drift, the Transformers Collectors Club exclusive, and it comes in this nice sort of presentation box with some nice things alongside. There we go. I'll turn that, no, wrong way. Nice artwork and photographs, and the back is completely blank, and then I'll open it up, and this box doesn't like being opened because it likes to stay welded shut, so bear with me a moment. Come on. Oh, it doesn't want to play, does it? I'm sure there must be an easy way to do this, but I obviously haven't worked it out yet. There we go, got the lid off. Right, and what you get, set of instructions, bio card, and if you want to read that, feel free to pause and have a little read of that. Hopefully I'm not shaking it too much. And then what you get is the toy itself, along with his two guns, and he does have other weapons, but they store on the figure, so just his guns that need their own little slot in there. We'll just put that to one side for a minute, and we'll look at the car mode. As you can see, there's his main sword, stores underneath the car, and I'll take that off actually, because it just gets in the way and sort of detracts from the car, because you can see it under the front a little bit. But yeah, so this is Drift, or Shattered Glass Drift, so he's Evil Drift. I don't actually own the normal Drift. I nearly picked him up actually auto assembly, but then just didn't bother in the end. Can't remember why. But yeah, I actually prefer this version, to be honest. It's a really nice sort of bright red colour, really sort of vibrant red, sort of cherry red I suppose you'd call it. But it really stands out nicely, with some sort of black stripes there down the front and on the rear wing, and then we've got plastic windows on the side and the front, and unfortunately just the rear windows just painted and isn't clear plastic like the other windows, but can't have everything I suppose. And then you've got the alloy wheels, which are silver, so they stand out quite nicely. And then you've got these kind of white areas on the side. It kind of looks to me like the sort of reverse of the sort of traditional sort of rising sun Japanese, with the red. It's normally drawn in red, so this is like a reverse of that. I suppose these are a reverse of normality, being shattered glass. And then on the front we've got this kanji. If it will zoom in, come on. No, it doesn't want to zoom in. But apparently that means decided, as in your fate is decided, basically. So I'm told. But yeah, he's a really nice car. I don't know if it's a real car or whether it's a fictitious one. I'm not, a great oracle of cars, really. The only one thing that sort of lets this car mode down a little bit, and I'm not going to really hold it against it because it is an absolutely beautiful car mode, no paint apps on the rear. Yeah, I could have done with maybe the tail lights or that sort of grille section here, maybe with a bit of paint on it. That would have looked quite nice. But other than that, yeah, really nice car mode. So yeah, let's take him to robot mode. And so here he is in his robot mode. And he's a very nice robot mode actually. So he's pretty much armed to the teeth in this mode. He's got his 2 guns, which I believe are the guns that came with Generations Blur. But I don't have that figure, so I can't say for definite, but I believe that's what they are. He then has, in these scabbards, he has a sword in each one of those. And the other one, and they come out as well, and he can hold those. So let's put those in his hand for a minute. Let's take those guns out. One in there. And one in there. There we go. So he's holding his sword, his small swords now. And they're made of this flexible rubber plastic, but they're kept sort of safely tucked away, so they stay more or less straight. The bigger one on the back, as I say, it stores on his back, tends to bend a little bit more. You might be able to see from that it's not straight, but he can hold this one as well. And he can either have it in one hand, like so, and then you could put another weapon in his empty hand, like one of his other swords, like that. Or you could do with one of his guns, I suppose, as well. But you can also, because of the way the hands are on this and the length of that handle, you can actually have him sort of dual wielding, not dual wielding, but double handing rather. Dual wielding, God. There we go, mixing my words up again. But there we go. So he can hold it in both hands, hold it up in the air like he's about to bring it down and strike someone with an almighty blow. But yeah, so he's got a lot of weapons. Let's just sort him out a sec. That's better. And yeah, he's quite a nice robot mode. He's a bit lacking in paint apps in robot mode. He's quite plain on the front, so it's just very red. But that, you know, it's not too bad. He's got a very nice head sculpt. So you can get in on that. Zoom in. There we go. And I think that looks a little bit like Batman, really, with the white eyes and the sort of the pointy top of the head. So yeah, it's a very, very nice head sculpt, and he's quite chunky as well in this mode. He's a bit kibbly, a bit chunky. You can see the shoulders are these sort of sections of the car, and his legs are, well, his feet are absolutely massive. So when you look at them from the front, you've got sort of the main leg section here, but then you've got everything here is just sort of extra kibble, and obviously on the back as well you've got a lot of stuff. But you know, I don't mind that so much. It means I'm not so keen on ones that fold away completely and have no signs of their vehicle mode. It makes them look a bit too perfect. So I think that's just a holdover from the Generation 1 days. But yeah, so I quite like this robot mode. Yeah, he's also got the Autobot logos. Let's see if we can get in on those. There we go. In purple as opposed to red, because he's shattered glass and therefore he's evil. Because everything's reversed. But yeah, this is a really nice figure. I said it was a Transformers Collectors Club exclusive, so you could only buy it for a very short space of time. So the only way now to get it is off eBay, which is where I got this one from. Didn't pay too much more than the the original retail price for this actually. I think it was about $40 or $50 originally. I paid 45 quid, which is still quite a lot, but compared to what some of the Collectors Club toys go for, I don't think that was too bad really. So yeah, Shatterglass Drift, very nice toy, very different to what I normally buy. As I say, I'm almost exclusively a G1 collector, apart from a bit of Prime stuff. But yeah, it's a nice little departure from my usual stuff, and yeah, really like this one. So yeah, it's been Shatterglass Drift, and yeah, that'll do for this review. I've got one more I want to do this week if I can. I'm not sure if I'm going to get time to do it, but we'll see how it goes. So hopefully I'll see you again later this week. Bye for now.
Sta a se